Pattern printing is not about stars, it's about logic. If you can print patterns, you understand loops deeply. In this video, we will build stars and number patterns step by step, no memorization, only logic. So let's begin. So first of all, let's talk about why pattern printing matters. Pattern printing help you understand nested loops, loop control, row and column logic. That's why it's asked in interviews and exam. Now let's talk about some rules of pattern printing. So outer loop prints the row, inner loop prints the columns, and print without anything like this is used for new line, and end with this equals to same line. It is used for same line, and if you use it like this, it will print a space after the every star or like whatever you are printing. And always remember this: rows outside, columns inside. Okay, so let's write a program. Let's write our first pattern here, which is square. I think I didn't save this file. Yeah, I didn't save this file with Python extension. Yeah, now it's fixed. Okay, so for that we'll use for I in range 4 and for j in range also 4 and colon print star and space, and we'll printer like this. And if you run it, okay, I think there's some issues here. Yeah, this one needed only one indent here. Now you can see it printed. So I have already described why, like how this will work in the last video, so I'm not explaining this code how like this will work. So for if you want to know the logic behind the working of this code, I would suggest that you check out our last video. Okay, so now let's talk about the second pattern, which is pattern 2 right angle triangle. We also covered this one in the last video, but let's do it again. For this we'll write for I in range 1, 6, for j in range I, and print star comma and print. Okay, so first let's comment this out. Don't worry, I'll explain this second pattern program here. Okay, so it will print it like this. So here rows equals to numbers. So how it will work like, it will work like this. First it will be 1, so this value will be 1. It will print only 1 star. Then it will become 2, so it's gonna print second star. And every time it gets out of this loop, it's changing its line using the print command, or you can say line. Okay, and so on with the like number. As it becomes 3, it will print 3, then again change the line, then 4, then 5. It works like this. Okay, now let's print a inverted triangle. Pattern 3 inverted triangle. Okay, so for that we'll write for I in range 5, 0, -1 colon for j in range I, print star comma and space here, print. So it will obviously work the same way it was working, but it will work in reverse now. First it will be 5, so it will print 5 stars. let me just run it once. So it will print 5 stars. Then it will become 4. Then it will print 4 stars. Then it will change its line. Then it will be 3. Then printed 3 stars. Then changed line again. Then became 2. Printed 2 stars and so on. Okay. So let's write some number patterns too. Okay. Number pattern 1 will print something like this: 1 2 2 3 3 or 4 4. So let's write it like this: for I in range 1 comma 5 colon, for j in range I colon, print I comma and then we'll print like this. Okay. So it's working the same way our right angle triangle program was working. It is 1, so it's printing 1 only, and we are printing I value now. So if it's 1, it will be also 1, and it will also 1. So it will print only once. Then it will be 2, so it will print 2 multiple times. Then it will change line. I hope it's clear now. Actually, it's very simple. If you watched the last video, and if you didn't watch the video, it's okay too. You just need some basic understanding of the Python syntax and for loops here. So now we'll print something like this: 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 4, and that's it. Okay, so for that we'll have to create multiple loops again. For I in range 1 comma 5 colon, let's just make copy of it, and for j in range, and here we'll use I plus 1 here. So how, like, whatever times this loop is running, just plus 1 it, and it will be the maximum limit for that. And print j comma end equals to space, and then new line. Okay, so let's try running it now, and I'll explain it to you in a while how it's working. So let's say it is like the first value will be 1, so it looks like this, like 1 comma 2, because we are adding 1 here, so it is 1. So it printed 1 here only. Then it changed its line using the print statement. Then it became 2, so it became 2 and 3. So it printed 1 2 and that's it. Then it became 3. So actually it won't become like 2 here, it will be 1 always, only this value will be changed. Sorry for the misunderstanding. And then it became 3, so it printed 3 like this. Then when it became 4, so it just added like printing 4 to and end of the program. Okay, so now let's talk about some common pattern mistakes. So first one is missing this line. If you miss this line, your pattern will mess up. Or missing this line, this print statement. If you don't use print statement, it will print only single line in the most cases. And now let's talk about best practices. Draw pattern on paper, identify rows and columns, control spaces carefully, and practice daily. Okay, so that's it for the video. Now that you can control loops, next we'll build mini projects using loops. And if pattern printing finally clicked, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and comment pattern power down below. Thank you guys for watching.